Hey guys, it's Battlebox Day and I'm really excited. I'm always excited when I come home and there is a big black package waiting for me. Yeah. Anyway, one more word about the Knife Box Sucks video because haters are going to keep hating and I love the comments and responding to them. So I'm going to call him out by name. I think his name is Colby B or something, or you can go look. His brilliant comment is, I think he told me, I don't know if he told me to go fuck myself or not, but he said the knives are sick. Knives are sick. I'm too broke to afford them anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to open Battlbox with a limited edition two-tone Skinner, but I'm too broke to afford Knife Box, and that's why I don't like them. My brain hurts even responding to his comments. Stupid people. What would the rest of us laugh at without them? Anyway, I'm pretty excited, so let's check out the February edition of Battlbox. Alright. Oh, we're back to this stuff. Yay. Let me readjust the camera here to make sure we can see the whole box. I really thought that was a porn ad for some reason. I don't know, but Spice Up Your Barbecue? Barbecue box, huh? I might actually try that. I really might. Let's hold on to that. Now I'm hungry. Mission 24, Camp Chef. Did I miss Mission 23? I'm so tired, I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure I got Mission 23. Alright, so, wilderness cooking. Cool. So, I'm going to take a minute and we're just going to kind of show the card. Remember, everybody always asks this, and I always say this, we're looking at the Pro Plus here. Okay, so let's take a look at what comes in each box. And yes, I'll explain this again because some people don't understand. So when you get the Pro Plus, you're not just getting this, you're getting everything that comes down the line. So here's what comes in the basic. All right, up to here. And then here's what comes in the advanced in addition to the basic. And then the Pro. And then the Pro Plus. There. Okay. So the Pro Plus, it's telling us we've got a $329.83 value. Let's get past our automatic built-in kindling fire starter stuff here. And let's see what we've got. I can tell you right now, looking in this one, I have not gotten a full battle box that has been completely disappointing to me yet, but from now and then there have been some items that I've not been thrilled with or disappointed in. Looking right in this one right now, I'm already just a little bit like, what? So, let's see. Let's start with this. So, uncured bacon jerky. It's bacon, but better, spicy, sriracha flavored bacon. So, you know, I'm not buying Battlebox for beef jerky or pork jerky or anything else. I mean, I like to make my own jerky, but I'll give it a try. We'll see. Kind of hungry right now. Guess I could eat it, but not thrilled. First item out of the box here. So it's a CRKT something. What are you, Mr. CRKT? Let's check our reference card. So this is on the Pro Plus lineup. This is our CRKT adjustable paracord bracelet with Stokes bottle opener. So I guess this is for camping and stuff. Number one, I'm not going to wear this bracelet because I've got my bracelet that has been with me for you guys. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know the story behind this bracelet. It's been with me for a number of deployments. Significant emotional, sentimental value. Yes, this has the Stokes bottle opener, but I'm not wearing this thing. Not. Okay, cool. It says it's $20 value, and I believe that because I've seen less complicated paracord bracelets sold for like, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks at the BX. Do you know how many of these bracelets, not these ones, specifically this pattern, but like the standard paracord bracelet I've made for free for troops on deployments, and see how much money people are selling them for at the BX, PX today? It's ridiculous. But anyway, so this is like two lame items in the same battle box, like right off the bat. So, come on guys, I need the winner to be the next item. I just need it to kick ass. So let's see what this thing is. This is just a little supplemental clip because the clip I filmed outside of actually setting this thing up disappeared and putting it together. And putting it together is even kind of an overstatement because it's not even putting it together. It's just basically you screw this onto your propane tank, pull this little knob and set up these little, what would be the feet or the legs that you would put your pot or whatever you're cooking onto. And they're cool because you can position them for something wider or skinnier, depending on what you need to hold. It's got its automatic little lighter, see that? Little arc. So you don't even need to light this, you know, with a lighter or something, as long as you got the gas going. It's got a self-lighting thing. I just didn't have a little propane tank that was full of gas to demonstrate with. It's really a cool little device. And then when you're all done, take it off the tank, fold it back up, and put it in this little orange box. Alright, I could not find one of my little propane tanks to attach this to right now. And that's too bad, because I really wanted to check this out and see how it worked. But this is a nice little item, actually. I like this. This is cool, because you can just fold this up and have a little camp stove wherever you go. So actually, this is, thank you for, I asked for the next item to be a winner, and this is pretty cool. I like it. You know what would help too? If they gave, like, instead of just this card, maybe just like a little pamphlet that had pictures of everything, so you didn't have to guess at what everything was. But I guess you can go online to the website and they'll tell you what it is. This is the, and I've seen these in stores, and they're kind of fun to have. This is the telescopic, you know, you can put this in the campfire, you can cook stuff on it. It's called, I think it's labeled as a hot dog cooker, but you can put whatever the hell you want on this thing. Put meat in a fire, you know. So not a very expensive, fancy thing, but it's worth having. You can poke people with it too if you don't like them. Mini camping tripod. This already looks more complicated than I feel like doing right now, but let's go ahead and put it together and let's see how this works out for us. So we've got our poles. I don't know if there are instructions in there or not, but let's play the game of we don't have instructions and we just have this and we're hungry and we want to make a fire and cook some food. Let's see how complicated it would be to just figure out. Actually, not very complicated at all. I mean, unless I'm totally screwing it up right now. If you guys ever wonder why I'm constantly moving stuff around like this, it's because when I'm outside, there's a lot of glare and it's hard to see this little camera screen, and I just want to make sure I'm actually getting stuff on camera. This is actually a pretty simple assembly. It'd be nice if these were somehow, you know, spring-loaded, or I guess that wouldn't make much sense if you wanted heat near them, but you know, like tent poles that just sort of fell into place when you straightened them. Anybody timing me? I don't know how long this actually takes to set up. It's really not very long, not complicated at all. Tell you what, when I'm watching the video, you know, editing, I'll probably time it. When it's all set up, I'll give you a total elapsed time at the bottom of the screen. So we've got that, and now got to set up this little pendulum, little hanger on her. And that's pretty easy. So that just threads in from the top there, and bam, done. Prepared to cook. Probably if I wanted to force this through that little eyelet there, I could, to make it just a little bit more secure, but I'm not interested in doing that right now because it's holding on. But there you go. So let's see, just to keep us looking at the price. So the pig jerky was free. The telescoping hot dog marshmallow roaster they have listed as $4.40. Portable propane pocket stove, $12. The paracord bracelet, $20.98. Portable camping collapsible tripod, $26.99 for this guy right here. For those of you who want to keep up with the suggested retail price of all these different items. This is still making me hungry. Alright, let's see. This is a knife because I always like to save the knives for the end. You guys know that, so we'll save this. Let's take a look at what we got over here. Made in Sweden, Battlbox. I don't know, looking at it right now, I want to say this looks pretty crappy, but I don't want to end up with another Mora type situation where something that looks kind of Scandinavian, I say looks crappy, and then I have to eat my own words when you guys tell me I'm stupid because it's awesome, and you're right. So let's see what we've got here. So this just looks like a, is this a film container? What is this? Oh, no, this is like a little, can I open it? What is this? Oh, cool. This is like condiments, salt, pepper, garlic. It's probably what I would put in, I don't know. But this is for your camping pleasure. You could fill it up with stuff, season your food. This is actually something I might use. It's really lightweight. Could use it for your meals. Why does that have a little strainer section in it? I'm not sure, but a little meal prep / eating kind of set. And I like this. This is kind of very convenient. Spoon, fork, knife. And again, very lightweight. It's all plastic. So probably not the most durable stuff, but I mean, if you're packing it all in, it all went together nicely, and I took it all apart. I'm sure that this can double as a lid. There we go. So that's actually not a bad set to have. I can dig this. This is cool. Oh yeah, the Battlbox. Let's see what that's listed as. The Wildo Battlbox Complete is MSRP $29.95. I could see that selling in REI or someplace like that for $29.95. Easy. Next item we're going to look at is this weird little shape. Looks like a giant guitar pick. Light My Fire. So this is the Light My Fire Spice Box for $8.98. It's got a P. I'm assuming that's for pepper. Yeah, salt and pepper plus. Convenient 3-in-1 spice shaker. I don't feel like I need a separate one of these since you just gave me one in the Wildo set. No, I'm not thrilled with this item either. I think this is like just a filler item, but okay, so you put spices in it, and great. Fantastic, thanks. Backcountry Cookbook, the ultimate guide to outdoor cooking. This is something I would use just to kind of see some new recipes, stuff like that. I actually will definitely look through this, see if there's anything worth cooking in here. Something for when the guys come over, when we make our next big group video. So the Backcountry Cookbook, and here's something interesting. They're telling you that they're putting the retail value at $10.36, when on the book itself it's marked at $14.95. Look at that. So they're could have told you it's worth more, but they didn't. How about that? So I guess here's the biggest item in the box, obviously. Oh, a Ready-Man campfire skewer. Well, hold on, we'll take a look at that in a minute. 2-burner camp stove. I actually don't have one of these, believe it or not. So this is cool to have. And this is probably where most of the, this is where most of the weight comes from. I'm not going to take this out and look at it. You know, it is what it is. It's your standard propane fired camping stove. I've used this exact model for an event here on base where it's ridiculous. We had to cook MREs to feed them to children, and we use this thing. So I can attest that this is a decent one. Not the best, not the worst. Heats up pretty fast. Basic controls. I'm going to leave it in the box right now because I just don't want to take it all out. I am wondering if there's anything under it though. Sometimes they do that, so I want to take that out. Utica cutlery, 10% off, and free personalization. All right. But yeah, so that's that. I'm not going to do... You guys have probably seen a camp stove. You don't need me to do a whole spiel on what is in the camp stove. But there, you get a pretty decent camp stove. And the value on that they're saying is $72.99 MSRP for the camp stove. Now let's do my favorite part, which is always our knife of the month. We've got the Utica Cutlery UT-KS4 Survival Knife, valued at $115.20. Let us take a look. I like that for the first time here they're giving us some specs right there on the card. So it's 1095 carbon steel. My cutter scales, it comes with a fire starter, a sharpener, and a molded sheath. And I know this is going to be anticlimactic, but before we do that, I just realized we didn't do the Ready Man campfire skewer, which actually does look kind of interesting. I looked at it there. So heavier gauge than we're used to from a Ready Man product. You can put it on any stick you want. You bend it up, put it on a stick, and you can cook with it. I actually am kind of excited to try this thing out and use it and come up with other interesting uses for this. Can we punch somebody with these things? I don't know. But there's that. All right, so let's take a look at this knife. Got some documentation in the box. Ooh, I want that one. I guess we got the UTKS4, and there's some other cool models there. Oh, so some standard kind of tactical sheath stuff, so we can put this on to modify clips and the way we carry it. Kydex snaps into place. This has a nice feel to it and a really nice look. This is nice. I really like this blade. I would like it just a little bit bigger because you know how I am, but it's got a great choil up front. My Carta feels really good. It's smooth but grippy. I guess this is a metal bolster up front. Yeah, I think aluminum. Lanyard hole complete with a little pommel over there. This is a great knife. I really love the feel of it. The weight is really nice. Kind of a standard survival knife coating on it, that kind of rough coating. This, I guess, is a really good size for just backpacking and surviving, but I think actually looking at this, just based on initial impressions, I'd like to try the 5. The 6 looks like it would be a little bit big, but wow, this has a great feel to it. I love that it gets extra grippy on the bolsters there. This might be, of all the knives that Battlebox has sent me, and yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of use with it, obviously, but this could be one of the favorites, just on initial impression. Yeah. I really want to cut something with it, and I don't have anything to cut right now. Nothing at all. So you've got your sharpener. I'm not a fan of this kind of sharpener, but you've got it there to use, if necessary. You've got your flint and steel setup right here. So it's built right in, so you've got it anywhere you have the knife. It's pretty secure once it gets in there too. It's not just going to fall out on you. Very secure clip that you can mount onto your sheath, and of course, different ways depending on how you want to carry it. Check lock style. So I really do want, like, an occasion to try this out and carry it around. This thing is sweet. Really sweet knife. I love the knife of the month. I have not been really upset with the knife of the month yet. And let's not forget, my first introduction to Mora came from Battlebox, and I forgot who it is. I need to look it up and give you credit, but somebody pointed out, you were absolutely right, my very first Mora knife I ever got came in the Gone Fishing box. Forgot the mission number 2, but the Battlebox Gone Fishing came with a Mora fishing knife. So, yeah, like, not all the Battleboxes are 100% winners, but I've never been disappointed by the knife of the month. Not one single time. And this month is no exception. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everything cleaned up out here. I'm going to go inside, do some cut tests that we can take a look at with a knife. Probably going to taste the bacon jerky. All right, so inside, let's just see how this cuts. Very, very well. Oops. But yeah, that's a pretty nice even cut. Oops. Duh. Oh, that's not good. I don't know. So, I'm having some trouble doing a standard old paper test. There we go. I don't know if it's the blade or the way I'm holding the paper. I don't know. It's a sharp blade. It really does work well. I think I'm just messing up the paper test somehow. And one more side note, I looked it up. These are actually machined micarta, not aluminum. They feel so solid. I really thought they were made of metal. Another fill-in for your fire starter. This back end unscrews, and this is how you can scrape. I just haven't been able to make any actual sparks with it so far. But, you know, I'm sure that over time... There we go. There's some sparking. Yeah. Just got to scrape that black coating off. There. So, don't want to burn the house down. Although Aiden would probably think that's cool. Alright guys, so that's basically it for this whole video. I've got some more stuff in the works, and I'm working out how we're replacing scales that never got to people and figuring out what went wrong there, and I don't know, but... Yeah, I know. Cool stuff, huh, Ethan? Yeah, you sit right there with your cookie. I'm going to end right there. Ma. I agree. Thanks for watching, guys, and I got really cool stuff planned and coming. I should have a big batch of materials to show you soon. Ethan's whining. He wants this video to end, so I'll see you guys again real soon.